this shows us the team styles with possession. Now, Burnley had a record in the Championship last year for the most possession, and this is them up here. And if you see Man City in this top corner, that is a guide of the slowest team going forward and the most intricate, the most passes. Their pass sequences on average 6 per game. So Burnley are in that cluster with the likes of Liverpool and Spurs in there. And then down here, so the lower you go to this line, the faster and more direct your attacks are. So that's Forest, who Burnley are up against tonight. We've seen that. They like to counter-attack. They like to get the ball forward pretty quickly. Here's Brentford in here. Thomas, you happy with that section? Would you like to be further that way?
Yes and no. I think I'm a little bit more pragmatic in that way. I would love to have a little bit more control, but only with the one aim to create more chances and find a better position where we could put a ball in behind, or find a situation where we create a cross on the side. So I don't think there's a right or wrong in this situation. I just think you need to create your team so you're efficient in what you're doing.
I think that's spot on. There's no sort of right or wrong when you actually look where Nottingham Forest are. Then you go back to the question I asked Steve Cooper about there, because there's no doubt when they came up in their first game as a home to West Ham last season, it was a completely different way of playing, the way they finished the season. You think of those games at home that they won on the counter-attack, it was completely different. So he's definitely adapted, and it's probably not where he wanted to be on that graphic, but the main thing is they stayed in the Premier League.
First 8 games, Jamie, conceding 2.6.
Well, that's what he said. He said we had to change, we had to do something. So we've just looked at the graphic before. If you're conceding over 2 goals a game, you're going down. And that's the situation Burnley find themselves in right now. And you come to the other side, the last 30 games of the season, that completely changed. And that's why they stayed in the Premier League. It was a huge thing for them to stay. I haven't been away for so long. But massive credit to the manager and the coaching staff as well for being brave enough to actually say, you know what? We're going to do something different. We have to do something different and not just allow the team to just morph into relegation.